Notice, in accordance with the new copy regulations, this episode of Quoth the Raven is intended for ages 16 and up. While some of the content will feature is kid-friendly, the context of the episode is to address adults and inform them of said content for them to research as consumers in service of their youth. In other words, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, librarians, etc. There is a possibility of adult language present on the episode as well. Rated TV 16 and up. Hello, everyone. I don't know what's going on my camera today. Oh, there it is, finally. Weird. All right. Welcome once again to another episode of Quoth the Raven. I'm your host, Louis Bright Raven. It's Wednesday, June 16th, 2021, and it's time for another What Did You Get This Week episode. But first, we're going to do a little review from carryover from Monday. So let's see if we can get that to do what it's supposed to do. I had a weird delay there for a minute there. I hope this will work. And the kitty says hello to everyone. Yeah, I know. Alrighty. The biker, or the Postman from Space, the Biker Bandits. It's an original trade graphic novel, actually hardcover graphic novel, $22.99, and it's from publisher Holiday House. The writer artist is Guillaume Perrault, translated by Francois Boy, and I apologize for not getting the C right. I don't know how to make that C to make it the Francois, but it is Francois. Is a science fiction comedy released, I believe, June 9th. I got it last week. I don't know if it was supposed to come out last week or if it came out earlier, but that's when I got it. And what it's about. This is the second volume of the Postman from Space. For some reason, I didn't get the first. Diamond never shipped it. I ordered both of them. I only got this one. Bob, the space postman, has to train a new recruit, Marcel. He's not used to working with a partner, and she constantly tests his patience. Their bosses assign them a single letter to deliver to Bob while Bob shows Marcel the ropes of being a postal carrier. They stop for lunch while on a shopping planet, and a member of a biker crew of thieves overhears their conversation where they have to deliver the letter to a king. It turns out the king is a real king, and the bikers assume that the letter is some sort of monetary or financial, value of some sort. So they want to get it from the postal workers. And they chase Bob and Marcel all over space trying to get their hands on the letter. In their misadventures, the postal worker girl also pick up a hitchhiker in space and bring him along as well. Will they make it to the king and get the letter to him, or will the bikers intercede and get the letter for themselves? And what does the letter contain? Now, if you can tell from the cover, they're this ship is basically on a kind of like an ice cream world. And there's other planets. I mean, there's an ice cream world where they hide their ship because it's overheated and ice cream cools it down. There's a dog bone planet where all the dogs live and they don't like postal workers. There's kind of cool little things like that. It's a very quick read. It's nearly 200 pages of story, but I breezed through it in less than half an hour. Now, I admit I did not pause to really examine the art as I was rushing for time just to get it read. But the pacing of the story is really quick. It has good characterization and basic lessons for younger readers. It's a great book for kids. I do wish that I did get the first book before this, however. I would have liked to have seen Bob's adventures on his own and how they may have shaped how the character was portrayed in this book, as I believe his past experiences made him a little bit arrogant in this book. Overall, the book is certainly a worthwhile addition for any all ages comic fans. A good book to put in children's hospital wards, daycare centers, libraries, etc. I recommend it for all ages. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. And you guys can't see him, but the kitty is right here in my lap. So anyway, this is the Postman from Space. And we'll take it's a nice, thick book. It's almost 200 pages. Somewhat of a simplistic art style, for lack of a better word. It's really not that simplistic. It's straightforward. Here's some of the art. And this is Bob Yang working and talking to his boss, the octopus guy, and as he's heading off to deliver his one letter, he says, "No, wait, you got more to do," and that's work with the recruit Marcel. And that's Marcel there with the hair. Yeah, and she's kind of stick it to the rules, go by the book and everything, and he doesn't like to go by the book, and like I said, she gets on his nerves a little bit here and there, but yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Let me see if I can show you some other parts in here that you might like. There we go. There's the dog bone planet, where all the dogs will chase the postal workers because they hate the postal workers and stuff like that. So it's kind of a cool little things like that in there. And like I say, it's a nice book for kids, and even adults will enjoy it for what it is. So it did receive a New York Public Library Best Book of 2020. So I guess this might even be a little bit of a. Oh, that was for the first book. So there you go. So like I said, I want to get the first book eventually, if I can. So hopefully I will. And that takes care of our reviews for this week. I know I was supposed to review Black Star. Unfortunately, I've been busy with so many other things this week. I just didn't get around to reading it. So I'll get to that on Monday next week. I apologize for the delay on that. But let's see what I got today at the comic shop. Well, first we got Usagi Yojimbo, number 20. That's by Stan Sakai. I believe this is the introduction to a new character, Yukichi, who is like a young Ronin rabbit. He's not a Ronin, he's just a young rabbit that Usagi has to take under his wing and help him get his task completed. Stake number 4 from Scout Comics. And we'll see how that goes. That story's been kind of iffy as I've been reviewing it, but it's there. Resonant number 10. This is the end of the second story arc in my final issue of the series. I'll let you guys know what I think of that on Monday as well. I'm just kind of burned out on it, to be honest, but I'll give a review to finish up the arc anyway. Norse Mythology 2, number 1. This is Dark Horse, Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell. Midnight Sky, number 8, from Scout Comics, by our friends James Pruitt and Scott Van Dalman and the Area Fella. And this is the last issue of the series. I don't know if there's going to be a continuation of the story after this or not yet. I think they might, but I don't know for sure. But this is the last issue of the series, and we'll review that again next week on Monday. And we have Grendel's Grendel Devil's Odyssey, number 7 of 8, from Matt Wagner and Brendan Wagner. And lastly for this week, I got, well, it just knocked over the pen, but anyway, it's back issue, I believe it's 120, or no, 127. This features Sergeant Rock, and it also has the Hulk, Foe Thunderbolt Ross, article on the Nom comic, War is Hell comic, Nth Man, the Ultimate Ninja, Beetle Bailey comics, and other military type comics. It's a Soldiers issue. It also has a article on Jerry Conway and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez's Cinder and Ash. That's right here in the corner, and I like that miniseries. So that's one of the reasons why I got that, because I wanted to read a little bit more about that, on the history of that. And so that's pretty much all I got this week. It is, however, a very busy week this week. Tomorrow evening, 9 p.m., I will be having my roundtable discussion. My guest will be Steve Steglin. He's a creator of the Boondocks not Boondocks. That'll confuse you guys. Boondoggle. That's what I was trying to think of. Boondoggle comic. And also political cartoonist. He was a guest on our show earlier in this season, I believe, or late last season. And he'll be returning, and we'll be discussing recent events with the Pulitzer Prizes. The Pulitzer Group chose not to award one in editorial cartooning this year. And they also did some questionable actions last year. So we'll be discussing the history of that and some other topics tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Unless I get my butt kicked by COVID second shot. We'll see. But that's the plan. And on Friday at 9 p.m., we'll be doing movie and TV reviews. I'll be reviewing the movie Fast Color and seasons 1 and 2 of the TV series Legacies. And then, well, there goes the kitty. So I can get my pen now. I couldn't bend over and get my pen with the cat in my lap too easily. But anyway, on Saturday we will have our vault sale and our live draw session. And partly due to just overwhelming stuff going on right now, in terms of me having to do a bunch of stuff that I wasn't expecting to have to do, there will be a kind of a replay of some of the stuff that I've done in the past vault sales, but I'll also have new stuff as well. So it won't be all new material for this vault sale, but it'll have plenty of it involved as well. And that'll be on Saturday from 1 till 5 or 6 p.m. Depends on how I'm feeling. And hopefully, like I said, this COVID vaccine won't kick my butt too bad. So that's all for that. Now, if you have questions for me, you can reach me on Facebook at Lewis.BrightRaven, at Twitter at LewisBrightRave2, or LewisBrightRave2. You can see some of my artwork at DeviantArt.com/BrightRaven. You're watching Quoth the Raven, Lewis Bright Raven, on YouTube and on Facebook right now. If you have questions, though, best thing to do is email me at quoththeravenlbr72@gmail.com. And if you can't reach me there, try LewisBrightRaven@yahoo.com. Again, on Mondays, we do our normal comics news and reviews. I'll review all the books that I just bought today on Monday. I'll also do that Black Star book that I didn't get read this week on Monday as well. Wednesdays will be What Did You Get This Week? Thursday nights is usually our roundtable discussion with guests. And Friday night is genre night. Each week is usually a different genre, sometimes with guests. This week I'm covering basically superhero type stuff going on, because Legacies is kind of like Supernatural meets Buffy meets the X-Men. But we'll get into that in a little bit on Friday, and also a movie called Fast Colors. So we'll talk about that again on Friday. Again, Saturdays is usually our live draw. Sometimes we also have it on Sundays. This week, again, it's a vault sale as well. It'll be at 1 p.m. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a safe week, and hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow night.